Opening day is upon us. Season 2 is finally here. Howdy, folks, and welcome into the Boston Red Sox franchise here at MLB The Show 25 on the Tisbury 33 Games channel. Cody Shalfu here, bringing you the best in MLB The Show gaming here on YouTube. At least that's what you guys make me feel like. Again, thank you so much for the support. I love seeing the videos and seeing the likes and the comments. Keep it up. It's been very, very fun to put out. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. But I do want to say sorry for how Season 1 went. It did not go nearly as well as I thought it was going to get in terms of the actual team in the game. And the offseason, not great either. But they said we're going to be a mediocre 81-81 this year. Sick. I don't think so. I do think this is the year that things start to turn around. We got our top prospects up. We have obviously a career year from Devers coming up. Crochet, another year under his belt. And we're ready to go. We got the big red machine. That's not this man, the 6'6", 260 fireballer in Garrett Crochet, what led the American League in strikeouts. Now we have the Cincinnati Reds 51-year anniversary of the 1975 World Series, some of which still say is the greatest World Series ever played. Unfortunately, the Red Sox did not win that one, and the first out of the season is Spencer Steer to Alex Bregman. But very excited to get Season 2 underway. I think we're going to have a lot better year as Crochet picks up a strikeout on Matt McLain, and I really do hope so for my sanity, for your sanity, and just anything else. Ellie De La Cruz slaps it to Campbell, who picks it up and fires to first. And that will do it for the first inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Stockings, and the Red Sox are going to be up with Duran, Bregman, and Devers. Yep, we're going to put Bregman in that number 2 spot in the lineup just because I believe that he's still a really valuable number 2 hitter. It's more of a traditional 1, 2, 3 than what we've seen in years past in real life. But Devers, with his 44 home runs last year, still didn't get 100 RBIs. And he strikes out here to begin the season, a theme we will see in this game today. And Hunter Green, a 3.8 ERA, had a really good year last year, yada, yada, yada. But again, with the lineup construction, we're looking to get Devers some more RBI, get him some more opportunities to drive in runs. That's what he does best. Ramon Laureano is going to go off the monster, and that will be a double after 1 out in the second inning for the first base runner of the ball game, TJ Friedl. Going to single this one through the left side. Duran going to toss it to Bregman. Runners on the corners, 1 down for Cincinnati as they threaten early in game number 1. Stuart Fairchild with 2 outs will ground it to Bregman, who scoops and fires to first. Costas there to put it away. And we do give up some hits in this one, but we do get out of the inning unscathed, still 0-0. We're going to jump to the top of the third now. Spencer Steer, I believe he is over the scoreless game. He is going to put this one in the monster seats on a line, 385 for him. And again, the first run of the season for Cincinnati comes off a Spencer Steer solo shot. Again, it goes over the monster on a line, and again, that monster, you have to hit that ball high. That's probably gone in a lot of places. Probably goes 380, more than 385 in a lot of places. But either way, he is the first run of the game in the season for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz, check on a cutter. He's out. And then Gino Suarez is going to dump this one into the corner. Duran quickly gets to it. Comes up firing in the throw offline. Maybe online we have a chance for, I believe, McLain going to the plate, but nonetheless, it is a 2-run inning for the Reds. Laureano back up to Anthony in right field, and Roman Anthony is there. So 2 in the inning for Cincinnati. We find ourselves behind just like that, and still looking for our first hit, still looking for our first base runner, and TJ Friedl, a hit, a base runner, and a run all in one swing. Reds coming to town and putting the smacketh downeth on the Boston Red Sox. Don't like that, not even one bit. As Friedl goes solo job into right field, a little harder headed out there. And yeah, drops the bat. He deserves it, is what it is. Crochet not looking super sharp. A few strikeouts for him, but obviously a couple of hits and the two bombs that we see. Tristan Casas a walk, about fucking time. Clap it up, ladies and gentlemen. We let Hunter Green allow a guy to get on base, and then immediately nothing happens with it. Connor Wong a little late on the fastball. Can't quite skip it over the head of Encarnacion Strand. And we do get a base runner, but still looking for that first hit. Still down 3-0. So Don Rafaela in the bottom of the 6th. He goes down swinging on the fastball. To be honest, I can't see that fastball. It's 100 as is, and then with the shadow was in the game, I have no clue what was going on. That's why it was so hard to hit this guy. 9 strikeouts. But Jarren Duran gets a slurve, and he's able to dump it into center field. And that is a base knock for Jarren Duran, our first of the season. Hunter Green losing his no-hit bid. However, he does get his 10th strikeout. Alex Bregman goes chasing, and that will do it for the 6th. Still no score for us. We're trying to change that to Matt McClain up with Miguel Castro making his first Red Sox appearance. He gets a much-needed ground ball that turns into a double play. 3-6-3, just like you learn about in school. And then Ellie De La Cruz on a sinker inside pops it up. Marcelo Meyer, our shortstop against right-handed pitching this year, is there to put it away. Red Sox still down by 3, but keep this game close. Luke Weaver is coming into the game, former Yankee, current Cincinnati Red, in the first pitch that he throws to Roman Anthony as we wait and we see what it's going to be. A mistake. That's what it's going to be. Roman Anthony circle change down the dick. He puts into right field, and that will skip up over the fence there, and that will be a lead-off double for Roman Anthony. We have a lot of big expectations for this kid. Former number 1 prospect in the game. Marcelo Meyer with his buddy Anthony at third base is going to strike out on the fastball. Again, with that shadow between home plate and the pitcher's mound, it's hard to pick up, especially the top of the zone. And then Rafaela, hard to pick up anything when you're swinging at slop. And we have a leadoff double that amounts to nothing. Not great. We do get a strikeout in the middle of the 9th, or to get us to the middle of the 9th inning, as Duran, Bregman, Devers are going to be up to try to finally get some runs for us, try to come back in this one. We would love to see if we can. Michael Kopech on the team, a good first outing for him. And Alexis Diaz, the man who only blew 4 saves last year with a 1.60 ERA. His pitch to Bregman is destroyed. Pimped it, and we put a run on the board. Finally, this one trying for Lansdowne Street, 417 feet. So a slider left over the middle of the plate, and one of our best hitters does what some of the best hitters in the game do. They eat off mistakes. That pitch, a mistake the whole way. Even my bum ass can time that one up. And Alex Bregman, he puts it over the monster and keeps this game at least a little bit alive. A little more hope for us. I would love a little hope. That'd be very good. Rafael Devers, 0 for 3 to begin the day today. And his first pitch is scorched to shortstop, and De La Cruz playing in the shift. Enough range, enough time to get Devers and 2 away. For him, Tristan Casas leans into a slider hit deep into the corner in right field, but right at the track and caught. Cincinnati puts it away, and that will do it. We do drop opening day. Do drop the first game of the season. Never want to do that, but unfortunately that is the fate for the Boston Red Sox in game number 1 of 162. Hunter Green, fantastic. Garrett Crochet was okay. We struck out 15 times in this game. No bueno. Next night, however, we have a moment against the Reds. We find ourselves, again, this is the second game of the season. We find ourselves Roman Anthony at the plate. Down 1-0 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rhett Lauder having himself a real good day before Anthony spoils it. Coming around to score is the runner from second base. That was Devers. And Roman Anthony, clutch God, able to tie this game up. Still a great game from Rhett Lauder, and he is going to get the next 2 batters out. And Marcelo Marcelo Meyer being the final punctuation to the inning. Rhett Lauder fired up, maybe a little bit annoyed himself for giving up the run that he did, but he has been spectacular. Look at those flowing locks. But Roman Anthony coming through and getting us a much-needed base hit and a run. Spencer Steer on the hit and run is going to single this one past Bregman, and with the hit and run on, the runner is going to go all the way over to third. And Spencer Steer has runners on the corners for Matt McClain. First pitch from Garrett Whitlock to him is sent into the gap. Anthony tracks it down, but this is going to be plenty of time, plenty of distance, plenty of depth to score the runner from third base, a sacrifice fly, and RBI, and taking the lead again is Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz can't add to it. Stung, but caught in the air by Bregman. And that will be your inning. So the Reds do add on late. We're trying to add on as well and keep this one alive. Trying to go avoid the 0 for 2 to start the season. We do got the yellows on. A vote of confidence and a rally starter for us in the past. And is this going to be the rally starter? Rafaela to right field. Perfect. No. Ugh. Absolutely scorch, but just not quite enough power that far to center field. However, if you need power, call Devers. Raffy Devers ties this game up. 420. Blaze it off of Alexis Diaz in back-to-back nights. We get Diaz as it is Devers this time in the ninth. One down, and Devers delivers. Roman Anthony, not quite delivering this time. Did time up the slider. Thought he had a good piece of it. However, did just chip it in front. But Rafael Devers coming through clutch in his 2-2 ball game. Reese Hines up, and Jose Leclerc is going to give him a pitch. Christian Campbell, a man in real life, just signed a basically 10-year, $100 million extension, is going to be in line for an extension with us very, very soon. He makes a great athletic play into the hole and keeps this one a 2-2 game. Willie Abreu pinch hitting, and timed up the fastball on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't quite get some of that real-life Abreu juice, who is absolutely crushing the baseball at the moment, and we stay tied at 2. Duran tries to get this ball in front, and the Reds do score a run thanks to Matt McClain coming through clutch, and they put the Reds up. He puts the Reds up 3-2. Then Heimer Candelario, he is going to pop this one to Roman Anthony, who's now in left field. We moved Abreu to right, Duran to center, and then Anthony over to left. But nonetheless, still Matt McClain kicking our ass. And then Devers gets a good piece of a sinker off a lefty, but right at the third baseman, and that will do it. So we do drop the first 2 games of the season. Not a great start for us, and the offense just not really putting up the numbers we expect from them. A tough break here. Christian Campbell has a torn finger ligament. He'll be out for 1 to 2 months. Throw him on the 10-day IL. And again, another not great start for us. If we look at the roster, this easily is a David Hamilton call-up, who started the season in AAA. But now we got to look at what's going on. Well, at least offensively, we just don't have it. No one's doing anything well offensively. Roman Anthony doing well. Marcelo Meyer not doing well, I'll tell you that. And Ceddanne Rafael, there's a lot of guys just aren't doing well. So we are going to insert Trevor Story. We will move him to shortstop. Marcelo Meyer will now go play second base. And then now against lefties, we can just simply insert Romy Gonzalez in here, who hits lefties extremely well. David Hamilton will be on the bench. We will see how was Christian Campbell doing to start the season. Good. Not a home run yet, but hitting well. 9 strikeouts in 9 games. Not fantastic, but also 9 hits. So he'll be on the shelf for at least a little bit. We also want to note Tanner Houck. He got rolled. He is safe with some shoulder. And, so that's what we got. Head ahead. Yes, that's exactly what we should be saying. We jump ahead, yes, to a game against the Tigers. And we're on a little bit of a hot streak here. And you're going to see that the offense that we've been asking for in the first couple of gameplay moments here, we found it. It showed up. Riley Green's going to get one down the line, just foul for the Tigers. And would have been at least a run, and then strikes out on the slider. Not the best hitter against lefties. And Brock Burke, who we got in the offseason, also I believe Rockies franchise legend. If you haven't seen the Rockies franchise, go check it out from last year. It's fun. He gets a big strikeout. Marcelo Meyer, first pitch he sees here. I think we just pitch hit for him as well. He's going to go gapping and is going to stand on second base easily with a lead off double. Good for Marcelo Meyer. Good for me and good for you, the viewer. You enjoy that. Darren Duran ended up getting on second base or something, I believe. David Hamilton's going to bring them both home. And that's a big base knock for Hammy as he is on second base now eventually. And, Rafael Devers puts this one in the seats. There's that offense. We put up 4 runs without even breaking a sweat here in the later innings. And Rafael Devers goes yard for the 5th time to start the season. I would have liked this start in real life, Rafi, even though he is actually an MVP candidate now. He's so good. But Devers into the bleachers. That's all we did. All we did was just put up a few runs. And then Abreu is there to close the door. Now we face off against those dreaded, those dumb, those not very good New York Yankees. Remember, just signed Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the offseason. We will not see him, at least to begin the game. And the last 6 games, our offense has been doing the damn thing. So ask and you shall receive, as we just take a good shot. Alex Cora, 4th in MLB in runs over the last 6 games, and we only had the 28th most at-bats, producing a lot of runs, hitting a lot of home runs, getting a good amount of hits, and hitting for a high average over that time as well. And again, 28th in at-bats over that time. So again, we're doing a lot of damage near the top of the league with getting some of the least amount of opportunities to do something about it. We got Clark Schmidt, a guy that we've done very well against in the past, and he's going to start this game off with a 4-pitch free pass to Jarren Duran, who walks, and just count that as a double. As next time we see him, we'll be at second base after stealing for what's going to be the 900th time today. And then Bregman down the line on the cutter really got ahead of it, drops it down the line, and with ease scoring is Duran. And Bregman into second base with a big double for him against the Yankees, who they don't like him, and he doesn't like them. Tristan Casas, he'll go the other way, and he'll go doubling down in the corner there. And with his 2 speed, literally 2 speed, we'll test it, and he'll get on second base. That slow bastard is what it is. RBI double, his 2nd of the season, and it is 2-2, quick, fast, and in a hurry against the Yankees. And a great piece of hitting when any hitter is really locked in, they're hitting for power the opposite way, and that's exactly what Casas did there. Roman Anthony in a 1-1 count in the bottom of the first, only hitting 191 to begin his first full campaign in the majors. Late on the knuckle curve that he could have put deep into right field, but he will fly out to center instead, and that will do it for the first inning. But we put up a few runs against the Yankees, which you love to see, and we are up to nothing for Tony Gonsolin. The first action we'll see of him so far this year has been fine. 3 starts, hasn't recorded a win, but a 3.86 ERA in 16 1/3 innings, averaging about 5-ish innings a start. We'll take that from our number 5 guy. Cade Marlowe, he'll take whatever pitch this was, a splitter down the middle. And Gonsolin, a few command issues in this one, as Marlowe is going to be sliding in to second base after the double to lead off his day. Giancarlo Stanton, he will take a four-seam fastball off the plate after a walk to Aaron Judge and deposit it second deck, 376 in the Little League home run that is New Yankee Stadium. A tater indeed. Giancarlo Stanton, still one of the most scariest at-bats in all of the major leagues. Opposite way, a pitch that's a good baseball's length off the plate. Tosses the bat. I guess all you got to do is tip your cap to that. Really nothing you can't do. Austin Wells, torpedo batting his way to a ground out, and Costas steps on the bag. 5 runs in the first inning combined by both squads. This is Red Sox Yankees, baby. This is what they're known for. High-octane, action-packed game play. Nothing new for the Sox bats in the top of the second inning. Marcelo Meyer trying to turn 2. We got a little nonchalant with it. Probably had to charge it, but also it's going to be a tough play. Ranging to his left, Jazz Chisholm with some speed. He's off and running, and it's Cade Marlowe trying to split the gap, but Rafaela is there to deter him, and that will do it for the inning. So some base action on the base paths, but Gonsolin and company able to get out of the jam. But then throws batting practice to Jason Dominguez. No bueno. 419, not a cheapie at all. I'm not going to make fun of the Martian on that one. He deserved that. He earned it. I mean, again, 94 right down the barrel. That's getting murdered in the major leagues by just about anyone. So can't really be too mad about it. Then bottom of the inning, it is Austin Wells. He hits this one high and deep, but Rafaela is there. And about 60-ish, 70 pitches for Tony Gonsolin as we finished 3. So he's probably only going to give us 5 again, if that. But 4 runs so far for the Yankees through 3 innings. Pick things up in the top of the 5th, and Duran single up back from whence it came. Is going to put 2 on for the Red Sox here, and that brings up Alex Bregman, who already has a double for the Bo Sox today. 0-2 count. Bregman popped this one up. Judge coming in, and that will die right in front of the line, and it'll be a bloop single that just bled out and load the bases for Rafi Devers. And that brings up Rafi Devers with the bases loaded against Clark Schmidt, a guy he's had a lot of success against. Rifles it to first base. Spencer Jones playing first in the day. He throws it away. So a double play to get out of the inning turns into 2 runs on the E3. As Spencer Jones, usually a pretty good fielding outfielder, playing first base today, giving Vlad Guerrero some rest and getting a lefty bat in against a righty. And he just airmails it into left field. Dominguez comes up firing, but the second run able to score easily. That's Duran with his speed. And that's going to do it for Clark Schmidt's day. Aaron Boone goes out to get his guy, and we score a pair and tie this one up thanks to a Yankees miscue. And that is incredible. Incredible for us. Brett Hedrick is going to come in and face Tristan Casas next, the lefty. And yeah, we tie this game up. Is exactly what we needed. We will take it. Casas grounder to second base, and that's the double play they were looking for. It came a couple pitches too late, however, and that will do it for the inning. We tie this game up. It is 4-4, just like that. In the bottom of the 6th, we got Garrett Whitlock in, striking out Spencer Jones. Insult to injury after he tied this game up for us, basically. Keeps this game tied. Look at Garrett Whitlock, fired up. Love seeing a healthy, dominating Garrett Whitlock. I was on the starter train when it first happened. I understood the assignment. I got it, but having him in the bullpen, being the weapon that he is, love to see it. Jaron Duran turns on this slider inside and over that short porch. 354 feet. How you darn. Jaron Duran gives us the lead. It is now 5-4. Duran's 4th home run of the season. He's starting off with some power. Are we seeing a Jacoby Ellsbury-esque season or a Jaron Duran from 2 years ago-esque season? Who knows? Aaron Judge goes swinging on the circle change. However, with the ball in the dirt, runner able to move on up to second base. And this brings up Giancarlo Stanton. And we are going to do what we did last time, is put him on over there to first base. Sir, we will intentionally walk you. We will take our chances with Jason Dominguez, even though he also already has a home run tonight. And again, we respect Stanton. We respect Stanton. It's either going to be a home run or a strikeout, but we can't afford a home run, so we're going to go Jose Leclerc here, bring him in. He's been solid for his first 8 games wearing a Boston B, and he will strike out Dominguez. Nasty cutter right on the hands, and Dominguez goes down swinging. We keep this game at a one-run lead for us. Leclerc comes out, does exactly what we signed him to do. Be good in high leverage. In high leverage, he was good in today. Marcelo Meyer will swing and miss in the 9th inning and set us up for Justin Slayton to come out and beat the Yankees. Can you do it? 6 for 6 on save opportunities this season. A perfect, not quite perfect, but you also got Vlad Jr., who walked out, and he will ground to Story, able to plant that back foot, fire across the diamond, and Trevor Story gets the first out of the day for Boston. Jazz Chisholm Jr., cutter inside, and Roman Anthony roams over and puts it away. 2 gone here in the 9th. And then Cade Marlowe, a guy who's 3 for 4 today. He goes first pitch swinging. Marcelo Meyer playing second today. Over to Costas, and that will do it. So we come from behind, beat the Yankees, get some help, have some power, just does exactly what we need to does. We does what we need to does, and that is going to do it. First game, always love beating the Yankees, and we will see what the rest of the season holds for us. So we end the first video here after beating the Yankees 5-4. Next time we will finish up June and probably dip our toes into May a little bit, as he has Yankees, Dodgers here. So we'll probably get about a month's worth of time here next time. But definitely a better start than last year. 10-9 still isn't crazy. We are second in the AL East, and right now, if the playoffs started today, we would have the 3rd wild card spot. If we go to statistics, team rankings, kind of see where we're at right now offensively, as kind of that's been our crutch. 18th in terms of batting average. We are scoring what is the 18th most runs in the game. Hits, I'm probably sure, is closer to 20 than it is 10. It's at 20 right now. Doubles, we are coming in at 12th in doubles, so we're at least doing that. 7th in triples, having Duran and Fenway Park is nice. Home runs, we are still bottom 3rd or bottom half of the league in that category. We have to do a little bit better right now. If we're looking at strikeouts, we are striking out probably a whole bunch. We are the 21st worst team in terms of strikeouts. Pitching-wise, how are we doing so far as we get through fielding? Pitching, we are middle of the road in ERA. Saves don't really matter. Blown saves, are we blowing a whole bunch of saves? I don't think so. No, only 2 so far, which is middle of the road. Runs allowed, I would assume, would be middle as well. 17th. And then, are we giving up a bunch of home runs? Not really. Are we walking a whole bunch of guys? Not at all. And are we striking out a whole bunch of guys? Other than Crochet, we're actually way on the bottom. So, hopefully this streak continues. Hopefully the pattern and the direction we're taking at this moment is what will continue through the month of April. So yeah, that is going to do it here for February 33 games. I'm Cody Shalafu. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time with more Red Sox franchise.